QuadQuiz!
Brought to you by Math with Sir Lester. There are 3 questions for this video, and you are to answer them in 15 seconds each. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1. Let's have x squared plus 9 equals 0. What are the correct coefficients of the given equation? Time is up. The answer is A equals 1, B is 0, and C is 9. What is the value of the discriminant? The answer is negative 36. Last question. What can we say about the roots of this given quadratic equation? The roots are imaginary. Did you get 3 over 3? If not, please continue viewing this video. Even without solving for the roots, we can automatically identify the nature or the types or the behavior of the set roots of this given quadratic equation. We shall start with the identification of the correct coefficients. Here, our coefficient A is the coefficient or the literal, or rather, the numerical coefficient of your x squared. We know it to be 1. The B coefficient for a quadratic equation is the numerical coefficient of the middle term, or better yet known as the term with x as its literal coefficient. And since there's no value for, or there's no term here for our x term, our B is 0. And finally, C is our constant, and that's equal to 9. These are the correct coefficients for this given quadratic equation in standard form. Now that we have this, we can use the discriminant to determine the type, nature, or behavior of the roots of whatever would be the roots of this given quadratic equation. The discriminant has this formula: b squared minus 4 times a times c. And we simply plug in all the values, and whatever will be the result later, there is exact and correct interpretations to whatever will be the result. Let's try to substitute them first. B is 0, so that's 0 squared, less 4 times a, which is 1, times c, which is 9. Of course, 0 squared is just 0. So our discriminant, please do not forget the negative here. 4 times 1 times 9 is 36. So the value of our discriminant is negative 36. Again, it's not positive, but it's negative 36. From here, we can now determine the types of roots for whatever be the roots of this given quadratic equation. It anchors to this explanation. If your discriminant is greater than 0, it has a specific decision. If your discriminant also is equal to 0, and the third one, if your discriminant is less than 0, to which our result falls into. Again, negative 36 is less than 0. Whenever you get a value of discriminant that is less than 0, without even solving for the roots yet, you can automatically say that the roots are imaginary. Imaginary in a sense that they are non-real numbers, or they might not exist in the realm of real numbers. So these are the results for this specific video with these explanations. Again, these are the correct answers. And this is for QuadQuiz! Subscribe now!